For Monday the 10th of December, welcome to another update on the developing tropical Low Ex TC Owen for force 13. Ex-tropical Cyclone Owen is currently moving across the Cape York Peninsula and is expected to redevelop in the Gulf of Carpentaria on Wednesday. Watch zone is Cape Shield in the Northern Territory, Burketown in Queensland, Groote Eylandt and Mornington Island. Here's the latest track from the Tropical Cyclone Warning Centre up there in Darwin. And it's heading for Category 3 status. Now we have a look at the BSCH website. It's the GFS and I'm focusing on the wind factor. This is from 1900 hours through to 2200 hours Tuesday. The tropical low sustained winds in the centre of 35 kilometres an hour with wind gusts at 85 kilometres an hour, located within 55 kilometres of 16 degrees south, 143.4 degrees east, 185 kilometres east southeast of Kowanyama and 760 kilometres east of Borroloola, tracking west at 18 kilometres an hour. Ex-tropical Cyclone Owen is expected to move into the eastern Gulf of Carpentaria in the early hours of Tuesday morning before continuing to develop as it moves in a westerly direction, and Owen is expected to redevelop into a tropical cyclone on Wednesday. Gales are expected in the coastal areas within the next 24 hours, however gales could develop later. Heavy rainfall may develop about coastal areas of the eastern top end south of Cape Shield later on Wednesday if the system takes a more westerly path. Now we have a look at precipitation. Each of these images are 3-hourly periods and the precipitation totals bottom of the screen. The Territory Controller advises communities between Cape Shield, Northern Territory, Queensland border, including Groote Eylandt, to prepare your home, yard and family for a cyclone and finalise your emergency kit. Decide now where you'll shelter, at home with friends or family or a public shelter. If you plan to leave the area, leave while it is safe to do so. Now we have a look at supercell probabilities. People between the Queensland Northern Territory border and Burketown should consider what action they will need to take if the cyclone threat increases, and information is available from local government. Now we have a look at the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre and what do they say? Area convection invest 05P is now near 16.1 degrees south, 144 degrees east, about 282 nautical miles east northeast of Mornington Island. Animated multispectral satellite imagery depicts a consolidating low-level circulation, deep convection building over the centre. Upper level analysis shows a favourable area with low 10 to 15 knot vertical wind shear, excellent poleward outflow. Sea surface temperature remains very healthy, 30 to 32 Celsius in the Gulf of Carpentaria, and it's not unusual for the sea surface temperatures to be up over 30 Celsius and are conducive for future tropical cyclone development. And as stated earlier, multiple models indicate development over the next 24 to 36 hours with a westward trajectory. Models also show 05P tracking across northeastern Australia and then regenerating once over the Gulf of Carpentaria. Maximum sustained surface winds estimated at 28 to 35 knots. Minimum sea level pressure is estimated to be near 998 millibars, and the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's percentage for tropical cyclone is high. And the Bureau of Meteorology is going to be kept busy. The Bureau here in Queensland has finalised their flood warning for the Mulgrave River. Now we have a look at some tracks, and it could track, as I mentioned in the update, which is available on the main channel, that it could track down into the southeast corner of Queensland or go offshore like other systems have, Mackay to Fraser Island. Late cycle intensity, a couple of them are saying a category 1, which is a category 2 on the Sanford-Simpson scale. And tropical tidbits. Flood watch remains in place for the North Tropical Coast, southern Cape York Peninsula. Bureau of Meteorology has now cancelled a severe weather warning, but I won't be surprised to see the Bureau reissuing a severe weather warning. And for Tuesday, strong wind warning, southeast Gulf of Carpentaria. 850 millibar vorticity, you can clearly see where Owen is, and 98p. Severe thunderstorm warning is currently in place for the southern tablelands, the ACT, Illawarra, central tablelands, southwest slopes. The latest wind shear, 24-hour shear tendency. This particular image hasn't been available, and the environment is going to be very friendly. And the Bureau of Meteorology has cancelled the wind warning for the Macquarie, Hunter, Bateman's, Eylandt case. There are no warnings for Victoria, South Australia, Tasmania. Bureau of Meteorology has cancelled severe thunderstorm warnings for the Daily River, Darwin City, out of Darwin, by Cox Peninsula, Lynchfield, Palmerston, Darwin areas. Now we have a look at 3 possible tracks. The Navy's NAFGEM. And the UK Met, they have it recurving and going back out the way it came, then adopting a southeasterly track. And the NCEP GFS, so 2 out of 3 models are indicating a track down through Queensland.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force 13, and our Twitter handle. It's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.